I believe that all jealousy is just a sign that you want more. Jealousy is a sign that you know there's a part of you that needs more light on it, that needs to be seen more, whether that's beauty, feminine energy, just relaxing and receiving. What are the different wounds that you have that other people may be succeeding in? What are some things that you feel quietly that you wish you had, but externally you act like you don't need it? For a lot of us women, it's sitting back, allowing ourselves to receive, and not being so in our independent energy. For others, maybe you want to get more on your feet. Maybe you want to have the confidence that you see many powerful women leaders may have. It all depends on what part of you that you feel like you're missing. And oftentimes, when you neglect looking at yourself, God will send different people into your life to shine light on what you refuse to look at. So when you refuse to nurture yourself, you'll see someone else who's being completely nurtured, someone else who's nurturing themselves, and you may feel envy towards that. But really, that's God communicating with you and reminding you that the power that another person has is nothing that you cannot have. So I believe that we become unconscious. We go into moments of unconsciousness when we see other people living a certain life, when we see other people having the things that we want to have, when we see other people thriving in certain areas in our life where we're not thriving, we tend to feel a level of envy. I wish that was me. So here we are getting into the video. I just done some altar work, and the experience just led me to the reflection that God is within you. And if you are ever afraid, if you ever feel fearful or envious or angry or these different emotions, sometimes these emotions are used to amplify the things that you don't see within yourself, the parts of you that you neglect, the parts of you that you find shame in. And some of these things that you find shame in is honestly curable. Some of these things that you feel like you're not doing well in, or you are not succeeding the way you want to, you can always ascend those areas. So it's very important to realize and to just remember that you are created in the image of God. And when you see other people succeeding in areas in your life where you wish you would succeed at, just know that that person, there is no magical antidote. There is no magical spell that they can cast and you cannot cast. There's nothing that that person is capable of doing that you're incapable of doing. You, as long as you have time, as long as you have breath, as long as you have air in your lungs, as long as you have capability, confidence, you can grow into becoming that version of yourself that can have the whole world. So many of us get caught up in the things that we do not have right now. So many of us don't even realize that, yeah, that person may have the reality that you want, but you're building towards that. So everything that you see a person succeed in their life, everything that they're achieving took years to build to get to that. And so you see the outcome, not realizing that the steps that you're making within your journey is getting you to that point. Some of you guys are in the middle of building an empire, but you're so busy looking at an already built empire that you think you're not doing enough. You're so much more further in life than you think that you are. And so many of us are comparing ourselves to people that we never met, don't know the history of, don't know the story to, not to say that what they are doing is unreal. It's real, but you don't understand the depth of how much that person had to work to get to where they are. How many lifetimes they had to transcend and ascend before they finally receive this thing that you're looking at, the thing that you're comparing yourself to. So the best thing that we can do is always reflect, look at ourselves, do the mirror work, do the altar work, do whatever spiritual work that you possibly can, so that way the next time you see something that you want, because what envy really is something I desire. There's something that I desire that I feel like I cannot have right now. All you have to look at is the path that you're on Is it leading you to that eventually? Or is it deteriorating or taking you away from the goal? Everybody has a level of goal in their life. Everybody has a certain goal, a certain point that they want to get to, a certain mission that they want to get to, whether they're conscious or unconscious about it. Because if you genuinely had no goals, if you truly had no ambition, no desire, you would never feel envy. You would never feel jealousy. You would never feel different range of emotions whenever it comes to not receiving something that you want. These emotions can be reminders that those things that you desire in life, you're more than capable of. Why? How come they can get it and you can't? And it doesn't have to be about achieving or receiving something. Sometimes it can be about reflections of self. Sometimes it can just be gifts of health, gifts of love, gifts of money, gifts of joy. Some of these things you can acquire in your life without having to become another person that you're not. We are all connected, and the thing that you're looking for within other people, you have that within yourself. Some people go through different journeys. Some people have it harder. Some people have it easier. But your story is your story. And how would it feel if you gave up on your own story, your own plan, your own universe to try to become someone else's universe, to try to be in somebody else's dimension, to try to be someone else? What's the point of being you? You know, why didn't God just create you to be the exact replica of another person? So I just wanted to